Hello, America. It's me again, Kevin McCracken. And right now, you aren't going to believe it, but I'm in Washington, D.C., and right behind me, right there, is the Republican National Headquarters. I wouldn't lie to you. I just came from the Democratic National Headquarters. I wouldn't lie to you. But I'm here today just to talk a little about Republicans. You know, they got that bus up there. It says, need a job, fire Nancy Pelosi. And then they got all the Nancy Pelosi things up there. Well, I want to tell you, some of those old Republicans have been in there as long as Nancy Pelosi has. Specifically, one that's gotten under my skin is John McCain. Now, I know John is a war hero. My God, I do. They're walking the dogs right now, big dogs, German Shepherds, and I mean, good-looking dogs. Don't pee on my camera. Okay. Anyway, John McCain. My message today, and I told the Democrats this. I told the Democrats not to get depressed. I said they might suck more right now than the Republicans, but the Republicans sure do suck a lot. I mean, this $13 trillion deficit that we're talking about, it just didn't happen under the Democrats. It happened under the Republicans too. This 10% unemployment, just because Barack Obama came in and put in stupid policies, he's not 100% to blame about it. The 18% underemployment, that just didn't happen under Barack Obama, Nancy Pelosi, and Harry Reid. I'm not kidding you. So the message I have today is if you're voting them Republicans in, you hold their feet to the fire. We got $13 trillion deficit and they got to stop spending, stupid. They waste more money down here than you could imagine. Everybody walks around here in nice shoes and fancy haircuts and nice suits and pats each other on the back and say what a good job they're doing. I tell them they suck. I tell them they suck. I really do. People don't like me, but I do. But I go back to John McCain. John McCain has been there for a long time. John McCain is part of the problem. Orrin Hatch is part of the problem. Lindsey Graham is part of the problem. All those Republican establishment guys who've been fat and happy and been there for 20, 30, and 40 years, they gotta wake up and smell the roses. We don't like what you've been doing, sucker. Honest to God, John, I wanted that Hayworth to beat you. You don't agree with keeping the borders closed. You want a comprehensive immigration reform. You kept the borders open. You allowed the folks to come in, John McCain. See that bus? Republicans with Fire Pelosi on it. If you don't get your act together, it's going to have Fire Boehner on it in 2 years. You got to let guys like Paul Ryan, Michelle Bachmann, Eric Cantor, Jim DeMint, Scott Brown. You got to let some of these young guys that are getting in here to start being the leadership of the Republican Party. Because the old Republican Party is just that, the old Republican Party. And John McCain symbolizes it. John McCain and people like him who've been here for 30 years are part of the problem, just like Chuck Schumer. There's no difference between Orrin Hatch and John Kerry. None. Time to wake up, America, and hold our politicians accountable. I hope you voted today, and I love you. So toodaloo, sucker.